Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Prachi Kukreja and today's video is going to be a super chill one. I'm going to do my day makeup look, like something you can do every day. Now you would ask me that is it important to do makeup every day? See, not necessarily. Little bit of a makeup can basically enhance your natural features, give you a clean, put together, confident appearance look in general, which actually adds to your confidence on an everyday basis. And while we get ready, I'll also be answering some of your most asked questions about image consulting. What is it? How does it work? Who is it made for? Who can avail it? And all that I could gather from this past year about what people really had questions about. So get your coffee, get your makeup pouches, whatever is your vibe, and let's just dive into it. Alright then, let's begin. I always like to just tie my hair first before I get into the makeup, so my hair is not an hindrance in the process. Yes, starting off with my moisturizer. Throughout the entire process, know what your skin is. Is it an oily, is it a combination skin, is it a dry skin, and accordingly pick all your makeup products or even your moisturizers, sunscreens, all of that. See, mine is a kind of a combination to a oily kind of a skin, so I don't use very greasy textured moisturizers. It is very lightweight, yeah, and it is SPF 50, but I'm still going to use a sunscreen after this. This is again a sunscreen that has been suggested to me by my dermat. Always after your sunscreen, let it set for like 2 to 3 minutes, let the skin be. So let's get to the first question. What is image consulting? Now, anywhere I go to, from marriages to meeting friends to networking events, this is something not everybody knows about, correct? So I always end up explaining to them in various examples. But if I want to put it in a very simple language, it is about improving your confidence, helping you bring out the best version of you. When I say confidence, it can have different meanings for everybody. Somebody might not be confident because of the way they are dressing up. Somebody might feel that, we're not really great speakers is why we don't feel confident. Whatever, whoever's reason is, there always are personal image related issues everybody is facing. So an image consultant is somebody who's going to give you a 360-degree of your personal image. Moving on to the primer. I think it's the most important step. All of us have some variations on our skins always. It is to even out the skin in general, to give us a single common canvas for the foundation to sit really well. So be it a day look or an evening look, I don't miss. Now according to what I like, which kind of a look do I want, I am going to choose what kind of a primer do I want to go for. Some of them are a little glowy, others can be matte. So again, depending on whatever you like better. Okay, moving on to the next question, which is again an extension of the first one. It is it only about fashion and dressing well? Not at all. Dressing, appearance, fashion is only one part of what image consulting really is. We work on behavior, which is your dining etiquette, which is your body language, and then your communication, your verbal, your non-verbals, then your digital presence also nowadays. So anything which is related to your personal image, we are going to cover that. So not at all only fashion or dressing well. Primer looks good. Who needs an image consultant? Okay. There is no boundary with regards to age, with regards to gender, with regards to an occupation for a person who might need an image consultant. Anybody and everybody who wants to improve themselves, bring about a better presence for themselves, needs an image consultant. So anybody from students who are thinking of applying for interviews and think that their communication really needs to be worked on, or even corporate professionals who are looking to again improve their body language, improve the way they manage their time, goal setting, improve their soft skills as well. Then homemakers, I have had humongous amounts of clients who are homemakers. After menopause, every woman tends to lose their confidence. It's not really about if you're working or if you're not working. Confidence has to be in every person. So from entrepreneurs to students to homemakers, anybody, everybody, whatever age and whatever gender can make use of image consulting. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to mix 2 shades of foundation, so I get that exact one, because I don't like to have a very cakey look. I don't like to have a look which does not suit my skin color. So I like it to be very, very pitch perfect. For an everyday look, I use Fit Me foundation, Maybelline. I feel it's fabulous, it's lightweight and it's amazing. Now I have just put the product on my brush and I'm going to go dabbing it all over my face. Again, the agenda is to not put a lot of product. We do not need a lot of product on our face. It is an everyday look. Do you see the difference? This is the bare face and this is the makeup. Yeah, not a lot of it, just to have a very, very clean look. Another question is, what is the difference between an image consultant and a stylist? I kind of already catered to that, but a stylist is just going to mostly help you with what are your trends, what is everything related to fashion. But an image consultant, first they are going to work on your body type, your colors, and also additional to that, we are going to work on your behavior, we work on your image, your communication skills as well. So image consultants are more holistic, and stylists just focus on your appearance part. Is image consulting expensive? I get this question a lot. I understand where people are coming from, but I always like to put it this way. If you are a girl who's watching this, then you know girl math, right? We calculate how many times can we use a bag and then what is the utility of it. On the very similar lines, it is an investment of a lifetime that you're doing. This is not something that changes. Confidence you need to have in every sphere of your life. And if you end up calculating the return on investment you get forever, like this is an everyday thing that you are investing yourself in for, it's honestly not that expensive. So not really. Okay, so my foundation is done. What I like to do is use very, very little of concealer depending on how much do I need that day. Sometimes I might need a little more versus the other days it might not be a requirement at all. Okay, so I use the Pro Conceal, or I also have another Swiss Beauty palette which I use only if need be, but I don't see a need today. Okay, moving on to the next question. Is it a one-time thing or a long-term process? Honestly, it can be both. It can really be both depending on what you are trying to choose. Now, if you are here for an entire complete transformation for yourself, very little product, you see, using a concealer brush. If you are, getting back, if you are just looking for a small transformation that you're very specific, that if you want to get a color analysis done, say for example, it is easy to do that in 1 or 2 sittings itself. It's about knowing your palette and then we can shop according to that. Can be done. If you are really looking at all of it in entirety, then I feel that it is a behavioral change. So from anywhere from 1 day to 4 to 6 months, I should say, is the tops if you want to take the entire thing, work on the entire process in general. Yeah. Alright. Concealer is done, very little of it on the under eye. I like a little bit of a blush on my face, very little. This is by K Beauty. If you're also if you're interested and keen, you get confused with what kind of makeup shades, what kind of blush shades are going to look good on me. And I don't know, I always end up picking up wrong shades of lipstick. Sometimes maybe red lipstick just goes fairly wrong for me. If you are really confused about that, we cover all of this in our color analysis, advanced color analysis session, where we actually understand your undertone. On the basis of your undertone, we are seeing what is it that really suits suits you in terms of the makeup. So should we go for more pinks, should we go for more peaches, more reds, and which kind of reds, what is the undertone of that red? See, very natural kind of a plump this blush gives me. I like it. Like for an everyday look, just this much is okay. In fact, this will just rub off in some time. Now see, any additional things like an eyeliner or any additional thing like an eyeliner or any highlighters that you want to do, or lipstick, of course we will do, anything of that sort that you want to cover, it's an option. It's really an option. I sometimes like to add a little bit of a pop of color using your eyeshadow, very little pink. Again, depending, if I'm going out for a day networking event sort of a thing, I like some color happening on my eye, because if the entire face is covered with makeup, with some part of makeup, the eyes may look very bland, so I don't like that. Very little pop I'm going to add, some very natural pink. Do you see a difference? Very little. Yeah, just that little amount. You can use your hands as well. For the longest time I've been using my hands to do makeup till I really, and then it's also mood for me. Sometimes you'll see me using a lot of my hands, sometimes a lot of the brushes, a lot of times it's also the blenders and all of that also I use. Yeah, I think this is enough. I don't like anything more than this. Okay, moving on. How do I know if my image is holding me back? Good question. See, image is holding you back. Again, it can be due to a lot of things, okay? If you feel you are misunderstood, if you enter a meeting room and you're not heard, if you feel underconfident, if you feel you have body weight issues and you are healthy, you don't want to lose weight, or you are not able to lose weight, and still confidence is an integral part of what you would want to have. You don't want to feel underconfident. That is when you might feel that is when you should actually consult an image consultant. We also help you understand what are those areas due to which you might feel that confidence dip. Kuch bhi ho sakta hai, correct? It can be maybe a combination of a few things as well. Most of the questions here are done.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes by creating an imaginary picture.
Alright, I think looks good. If you want to add eyebrow pencil, you can, but I don't think it's relevant for me for a day look. Mascara, I don't like to do in the day. Again, it's all a personal choice, right? Lipsticks, I don't like very gaudy lipsticks in general, so you always find me mixing lipsticks like anything. Okay, I love this orange, just suits me really well. It's again Faces Canada, but I don't like that amount of pigment. So what I do is I just mix it with a very nude shade. Looks good. Okay, so I don't like very gaudy lipsticks in general. If you like, go ahead doing whatever lipstick you like. And this also wears off. I don't do a lot of powder in the day. Sometimes I do when I know I have to go in areas like where I'm going to sweat a lot. Us time pe I might do loose powder. Can do. आज मुझे ऐसा कुछ नहीं करना, so I'm not going to do that. And I think that is pretty much it. Alright, then that is it for today's video. Let me know if I was able to answer all your questions, or if you have any other questions in your mind. I would love to answer that. You can leave them in the comments below, or you can DM me on Instagram, whatever suits you better. If you're interested to know more about grooming sessions or color analysis, makeup, wardrobe, anything, I'll attach the link to my website and also my WhatsApp number down below. You can easily reach out to us there. If you really think and you like this form of content where we sit, chat about things and I'm doing my makeup, let me know in the comments so I can make more of such videos.